Representative Katrina Jackson. She is a Democrat who has been a leader and an advocate for pro-life legislation in her home state, where the Democratic governor just signed a heartbeat abortion bill into law last week. Representative Jackson, thank you very much for being here tonight. It's good to have you. Is it difficult to be an outspoken pro-life Democrat today in America?
No, it isn't. For us in Louisiana, we are majority of Democrats in the Louisiana legislature are pro-life. We generally refer to ourselves as whole life Democrats, and so it's not difficult for us. It's part of our Christian values, our sincerely held belief that abortion is wrong, and so we fight for it. But we're a little different in Louisiana in how we approach this issue, because as whole life Democrats, we not only ask a woman to choose life, but we author legislation that helps them take care of that life throughout the stage of life.
So what goes through your mind when you listen to the sort of overwhelming litmus test that appears to exist now on the national stage with regard to your party on this issue?
I'm not distracted. We have Democrats for Life nationally that we're members of. We also talk to Democrats across the state that are pro-life, and so we really aren't distracted by those who believe that abortion is right. You're always going to have people that are pro-choice, and you're going to have people that are pro-life. What we try to focus on is our issue, and that's of being whole life, of caring about the entire life. We sometimes say from the womb to the tomb.
Yeah, I've heard you say that, and I think it's it's an interesting way of putting it when you are pro-life, womb to the tomb, and you've been very consistent on how you approach that whole issue. So the heartbeat bill passed in Louisiana, as you point out, Democrat Governor Bell Evans there, passed the heartbeat law, but you pulled your other legislation, which would have really challenged the constitutionality of whether or not there is a federal right to an abortion. Why did you decide to pull that legislation?
Oh, no, I did not pull it. It should be on the House floor tomorrow. I put it in conference committee to deal with the date of the election. What it says is this: it doesn't challenge whether there's a federal right to abortion. It challenges whether or not our state constitution recognizes a right to abortion. And that's going to be a constitutional amendment that goes to the voters during the presidential election in our state, so the voters can decide whether the Louisiana Constitution recognizes a right to abortion.
And do you think Roe v. Wade is in jeopardy right now?
I believe so, but on last week, some of the opinions that came out of the Supreme Court would suggest that we're not as far along with Roe versus Wade being in jeopardy as we thought we were, but I'm still very hopeful. Louisiana has a bill right now, our admitting privileges bill, which I offered, that is probably going to the Supreme Court in the fall. I hope to argue that alongside our Attorney General Jeff Landry and our governor's office, John Bel Edwards.
Very interesting.
But looking at just the overall scope of Roe versus Wade, I believe as we see more appointments to the Supreme Court, that it's going to be in jeopardy. I believe in 1973, when it was decided, it was the wrong decision.
All right. Representative Katrina Jackson, thank you very much. Very good to have you with us tonight. Interesting take.
Thank you.
You bet.